Alright, here we go. This is round 3 of NuclearPizza versus StarDog, and we are on Nesthorn. This is the last match that they played. And we once again have the same same mechs, and the same sides. NuclearPizza, the green player in the upper left-hand corner in the Liberty Paladin, and StarDog in the bottom right-hand corner, the blue player in the standard classic Paladin. And we are on a different map this time. We are on Nesthorn StarDog starting off with a lunchbox. Oh, that is different. Oh no, did they have? I just wasn't paying attention before. But they do have they do have a lunchbox on their fort sockets right away. So they will be generating a small shield right at the beginning of the match, and StarDog and NuclearPizza did Nuclear. He already got those down, and NuclearPizza almost be able to grab mid, but not quick enough to drop those probes. And will he be getting taken down by StarDog here? And StarDog will try to. StarDog gets taken down himself instead. Just falls victim to those Seeker missiles on the middle area that came from there. And now NuclearPizza with 4 creeps. I don't know if he's gonna be. Okay, yeah. So neutral units don't shoot at neutral outposts if they have bulbs down, regardless if they have bulbs or not. And now Nuclear with a fair mass of units here that he's been able to grab from that middle for the brief moment in time that he was able to actually hold it. And StarDog forced to ferry instead, but queuing up some ratchets and 4 probes. I'm not really sure if he's going to be able to use those to the way that he wants to. Really, this outpost needs to be neutral if he wants to do that. And NuclearPizza, okay, this will be neutral. And now StarDog dropping a single probe. Why did he not drop the rest of his probes? Oh no! So he's only going to be able to get, he only got 1 bulb up. I'm not really sure why he decided to drop them on that side, but now queuing up more probes. He really wants to take that mid. And all those probes just get completely destroyed. He really needs to drop them on more of a bare side before they get killed. And Nuclear has been able to take this middle one more time, and probably will be able to keep it now. He has been able to clear all the units on the bottom, on his side of the mid, or on his side of the mid, path to mid, I guess that's the way you can put it here on this map. And clearing the top neutrals. StarDog's just he's definitely losing the battle here. Even though the upkeep is favoring StarDog, Nuclear has been able to grab this. He has the middle outpost, and if you have an outpost, you have all the power. StarDog with 4 creeps. I don't know if this will actually work in neutralizing, and even if it does, Nuclear has a lot of units here. How much stuff is here? There's 2 ratchets, I think 2 T99s and 1 Dillo. So Nuclear actually, I mean, the trees kind of tricked me. Nuclear has, I don't know who has more units here. I think it's Nuclear, but they're all invested in Dillos. StarDog with a great composition. Nuclear actually just, I didn't notice his distraction, but Nuclear has been able to put a couple units over here at StarDog's fort. But StarDog has been here pretty attentive here at the mid. Now going back to deal with these, but that 1 Dillo will kill this single, I think that was a soldier or something like that was there to deal with it. And Nuclear with great distract tactics and putting a Dillo over there, was able to get a moneymaker killed. And StarDog puts down that T99 to deal with that Dillo, but that Dillo did its job, killed that moneymaker. However, NuclearPizza is having a hard time dealing with all of these T99s and ratchets here at the mid. T99 ratchet spam proving to be one of the more popular OP, or considered OP tactics. And they are, the ratchets keep the extremely high health T99s alive. Minimal micro. You just got to leapfrog the unit that's drawing all the aggro. And now NuclearPizza is definitely going to lose this battle. There are too many units here for StarDog at the mid. So after this, I don't know if Nuclear can actually come back. He really needs to bring more units, really needs to grab that mid. StarDog now queuing up some probes. Is he going to be able to get the mid? There are 2 bulbs up right now for blue. StarDog is bringing some creeps. I don't think he's going to be able to take it quite yet, but those 4 probes are in his queue. More creeps wandering in, just courtesy of NuclearPizza clearing those top units for StarDog, or those top neutrals for StarDog. And now StarDog has been able to take this mid. I don't know if Nuclear is going to be able to do anything about this. There are too many units here for StarDog at the mid. It's a 69 to 49 upkeep difference right now, and StarDog just has too much here. It's just a single Dillo and Ratchet here that's behind that outpost, and now Nuclear has been killed. And repair units, very awesome. They were not really used too much in like the patches a few months ago, but now just because the the style of game has changed. You have to neutralize outposts. You have to artillery is not really that effective. So usually, a lot of times the AOE just kind of screwed with healing units, even though the healing unit would heal one thing. The artillery AOE would just completely demolish everything. So but at this point, artillery is not that strong. So yeah, healing units are pretty awesome. I mean, they did work fairly well with T99 ratchet spam before as well. Just because T99s have so much life, and usually what you would do with T99 ratchet spam is that slow creeping wall thing. But now StarDog with 2 Dillos here at the front door. NuclearPizza has not come. Okay, now he is coming back to respond. He did get that moneymaker killed, but look at all the money that StarDog is denying NuclearPizza that will not come in 4 minutes and 7 seconds. Once we hit halftime, almost a quarter of his life, I'd say about a sixth or a fifth was taken out. StarDog retreating back. Those 2 Dillos, not trying to keep them on the sides or anything, microing them around. He did not do that, which is kind of what you would typically be used to seeing from high tier players. But at this point, I guess StarDog just decided the value of those Dillos were more important. And now, yes, setting down that lunchbox, replacing that moneymaker so he can put that shield on. And those Dillos moving out for NuclearPizza, I'm not really sure. I guess he was just trying to just shift them to this forward. And now dealing with a single Dillo, it was able to actually kill it, though, that one that was sent by StarDog. And now StarDog and NuclearPizza are settling into more of a mid game now that all outposts are, not all outposts are defended, but all outposts are kind of, well, this one's defended with 2 Dillos. This one doesn't really need to be defended because Nuclear does have to go through mid to get here, or way the hell around to get here. So that's why you don't really see the forwards defended by teams that actually own mid. So you really do see it more on Nesthorn or Chasm. I think Duel as well. I mean, it's easier to access the one on Duel, especially because the map is a little bit wider than Nesthorn. And now NuclearPizza grabbing some creeps, gonna bunker them, but already has bunkered creeps over there. StarDog doing a quick scout at Nuclear's fort and does see. Let's see what he saw. A couple of T99s, 2 Dillos, nothing blocking the front door right now. So it is sort of susceptible to drops. And Nuclear trying to go for this quick cheese. Does kill that 1 Dillo, but now StarDog is here to respond. The creeps and Nuclear himself have been only able to neutralize 1 bulb, not neutralize, but knock down 1 bulb. 2 finally, the second one finally goes down, but now StarDog coming back, dropping more Dillos, will be able to shut this down very quickly, but now Nuclear forcing StarDog to drop a little bit of defenses over here. Oh, is StarDog already moving out? Yeah, he is starting to move out a few Dillos. And NuclearPizza way deep in enemy territory. I'm not really sure what he's getting at, but now StarDog bringing a couple Dillos to the forward. NuclearPizza has not come back yet. He's very, very low on health, so he really needs to figure out what to do at this point. He's kind of screwed. StarDog's going to be able to use, just have a lot of time to try to neutralize this forward. And now NuclearPizza did get finished off by the T99, so now StarDog, oh, NuclearPizza said glitch. Oh, that's why he wasn't able to lift off. Oh, that hammer returning thing, he wasn't able to lift off, and he just had to, he just had to get himself killed there. Oh, transform when he didn't want to. Okay, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about at this point. But yeah, there was there is the paladin with the hammer and all that stuff is still a little bit buggy. And in the meantime, StarDog was able to take this forward outpost away from NuclearPizza, and at this point it's an 83 to 117 upkeep difference, and most of NuclearPizza's units upkeep is sitting there at his forward, pretty much doing nothing. StarDog just producing more Dillos. Nuclear trying to keep up with just 2 T99s, oh no, 3 T99s and the attack aura, which will actually be fairly effective, but now StarDog with the same aura with 3 Dillos and its lead T99 to tank all the damage. And now NuclearPizza not, oh, he does lose that other T99. Was he able to retreat? I think he was only able to bring 1 back, this one that is smoking black. Another one does come out, but StarDog has a lot of power here. He does hold this forward, and he's just going to spam as many units as he possibly can to hold this in his control. I don't know if he's going to go for a harassing drop at all, but now Nuclear doing that exact same thing that I just said, a harassing drop. going for StarDog's front door. He does find a hole. StarDog now has to come back and respond to this. Will he be able to get this Dillo in blocking position? Does drop another one, so he will get that block off. But now Nuclear dropping them in 2 different locations, forcing StarDog to respond. And now what is Nuclear going to try to do with these few precious seconds? He cannot actually do anything because StarDog handled that very, very well. He just left a Dillo to block the other Dillo, and now will be able to come back to the fight. And NuclearPizza, okay, now moving out with some Goliaths. Finally, I guess NuclearPizza was using that as time, using that attack as time for his Goliaths to build. I didn't actually notice that. But now StarDog pushing up on NuclearPizza's forward. There aren't too many units over here to defend, and StarDog with a ratchet of his own. But these Goliaths are going to go and retake this forward. But in the meantime, StarDog's going to be able to neutralize Nuclear's going to be able to take this close back. And now they've both gone on the defensive. StarDog trying to defend that forward that he took, and Nuclear trying to defend this that close that he took. God, what is wrong with me? And now Nuclear trying to defend his forward. But StarDog with a lot of units. Now they lead Goliath to tank all that damage, to tank all the line of units that here. And Nuclear trying to reposition, putting a T-99 on the socket, but I don't think it's going to survive for much longer. And StarDog, I would expect StarDog to do what Nuclear is doing right now. You know, just sit down here and spam hammer. And is he going to do that? Yes, he is going to do that now. Brought another Goliath, so that is why he left the battlefield. But now Nuclear going with more pushes, not more pushes, but just continuing his progress with the Goliaths used to take that back that close. And I don't think he's actually going to win this fight, actually, though, just because StarDog has a lot of units over here. He has been able to take this just now. A single Goliath over here. Oh, that is not really that good. Nuclear, I would really like to see Nuclear grab that lead Goliath, or not that lead, but that stray Goliath. And now StarDog with a great defense here, positioning his units and microing them very well, keeping Goliaths in the front, putting Dillos and Ratchets in the back. StarDog healing up that Goliath, not really necessary. That stray Goliath from Nuclear will go down. Where did those other Goliaths go? Okay, Nuclear stopped them right about here. And StarDog dropping a Goliath right behind all those other ones, but instead it's prioritizing on the Ratchet, which I guess it's technically closer to, so that's probably why. But it obviously has been able to kill that Ratchet. Now StarDog going to be stasising these Goliaths. And adding DPS with that hammer. NuclearPizza was doing the same thing over here, but this is now his priority. Losing his Goliaths, he was able to save that one, actually, and now he's going to be able to save the other, but those 2 Ratchets have gone down, I'm pretty sure, and now NuclearPizza now with a couple... Okay, now going with a Goliath. Oh, he's going to try to hide them right about here. That is definitely in StarDog's minimap right now, and he does see it, so he will see those Goliaths starting to move out. And now what is he doing? Is he typing? He's not moving. I'm not really sure he's not moving. Oh, maybe he's stuck. Is that a glitch? Oh, man, I think he's... Oh, okay, no, never mind. He's just not moving. Oh, derp, derp. Derp crew members, just derp, derp, derp. Okay, so now, but he did notice that, so Nuclear had to evacuate those Goliaths from that more dangerous side, StarDog side. But StarDog has very, very firm control of this forward, of Nuclear's forward, and it is a power station. So at this point, StarDog's going to be able to mass up a lot more units than Nuclear is. It's a 130 to 59 upkeep difference, so StarDog could probably actually just push out, maybe even to the fort, because there is a very accessible route here straight to the fort. And doing a quick scout for that close, I guess he's deciding where to push out, and just instead leapfrogging, putting this Goliath here, has Ratchets in queue with 2 Goliaths as well. Nuclear does scout that Goliath, so he is trying to, you know, counter the clump that StarDog's eventually going to put down, obviously. And now that one Ratchet is there, yes, and but Nuclear is going to be able to spam this hammer and kill it very, very quickly. If StarDog does not respond, he does grab the Goliath. The Ratchet was definitely more in danger of getting killed, though, because it, you know, obviously has less health than the Goliath. It's a 63 to 138 upkeep difference. Now StarDog extending his lead, and there will be more out on the field once he brings out those Ratchets and those Goliaths, and just puts more down in his build queue. And now just trying to concentrate a clump of units right here. Nuclear I mean, he's trying to catch up. It's 83 now, so he has been able to come up with more, but StarDog has not brought any of those Ratchets or Goliaths out of his build queue. I'm not really sure why he hasn't decided to take them out. I guess because he wants a positive net power gain. But at this point, he can probably, I mean, he's accumulating credits like crazy. He can probably sort of throw away some units, not necessarily throw them away, but he can afford to use some of them as distractions while he's, you know, going for a different outpost or a different, or the fort or something like that. Just making more and more Goliaths. Okay, finally brought the Ratchets out of queue, but now queuing up more Goliaths. So it is plus 19. He is at plus 19. NuclearPizza is obviously catching up. He is at a 90 upkeep right now to StarDog's almost 140. Now Nuclear obviously senses the danger of that clump of units that StarDog has. So now putting some Goliaths on the front door and a couple over here back to back, just so they. Oh, and. He puts a ratchet. He puts a ratchet in on patrol, so they'd go back and forth here. And now battling out with StarDog here in the air, but with that air DPS nerf, especially Paladin versus Paladin, we're not really gonna see too much air action. And now StarDog still with those 5 Goliaths in his queue. Nuclear trying to do whatever harass he can, but just by himself, no unit support. Not really going to get that far. Those lunchboxes still on those sockets. They can, you know, after halftime heal, they can bring them out now and replace them with moneymakers. And now StarDog going, oh, he's going to go with a hop over. Oh man, let's see if this works. He is bringing high level creeps though. And is he telegraphing this? Oh, is he actually going with a hop over? I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure why he's decided to push those Goliaths from the forward if he's not going to go with a hop over. I'm not really sure if that's the term that guys hop over. That's what I call it, just because they hop over. I think I heard Kirby call it a ledge jump. There is no official term as of yet. I mean, you know, unless Carbon actually makes them, there's no official terms for anything, to be honest. But StarDog was able to neutralize that outpost with just those 3 creeps, and now varying Goliaths back and forth. He will run out of energy very soon. Now decides to retreat them back because now Nuclear responded with Goliaths of his own. I would expect him to, I don't know if he's going to be able to actually save all of them. Oh my god, StarDog OP is able to save almost all of them. Okay, that one Goliath did get killed, I think. I'm not really sure. I really wish these loadout counters were 100% accurate so I could refer to them. But at this point, I'm still not really sure. I think they are right now on the blue side, on the right player side. But oh, StarDog killing NuclearPizza on the way out there. I'm not really sure why he was able to get that kill. I was not really paying attention to that. I guess NuclearPizza just a little bit overextended in terms of time spent fighting. I guess should have gone back for that heal a little bit earlier. So he did, that's why he got that kill. But now StarDog going with defense aura. I guess I'm pretty sure Paladin aura affects itself and other mechs. I know it affects other mechs. Pretty sure it affects itself. But now staying on the ground with, oh, he has speed aura actually. Okay, yeah, the defense aura and speed aura. I'm not, you know, I haven't gotten to play or spectate that much since these patches, and so he is going with, he does have level 3 speed, level 3 attack aura, by the way. And at this point has a fair clump of units here. Doesn't have too many more units over here. Oh, StarDog has heavy ratchets. Has a few Dillos, 2 Dillos and ratchets. He has a pretty good map control just because of all the units he's been spreading out, and with ratchet support, not too susceptible to getting, you know, it's systematically, incrementatively, I don't know if that's an actual word, but incrementing attacks by NuclearPizza won't work on Goliaths with ratchets stationed next to them. And now StarDog giving up on that attack, I guess because it did get spotted by Nuclear. He did set them on either attack or capture very briefly. But now NuclearPizza putting the T99 on the socket, I guess, so he doesn't have to heal it up himself. But now Nuclear trying to do whatever harass he can. With 2 creeps, they are going to get killed extremely fast. And now StarDog almost, you know, just massing up more units. 165 upkeep right now. He has an Aegis on the back of that build queue with those 2 Goliaths, and now Nuclear decides it is time to move out, but now StarDog with a bunch of Goliaths in his queue. I would expect him to make a perpendicular line right about here where the bottleneck will definitely happen. And now he is starting to pull his Goliaths out of queue. Is he going to? Okay. I guess he's making it a little bit diagonal because if they are set on attack, they will go this way, which is probably what Nuclear set them to. Although he only has 5 Goliaths, so he definitely could have put them to capture instead. And at this point, it is hammer spam all day right now. StarDog isn't doing that, actually. And Nuclear, with that attack aura plus hammer spam, is probably going to be winning this battle. But StarDog does notice that outpost was completely given up. And, oh, in the meantime, that Nuclear was pushing, StarDog was able to actually take this outpost, and Nuclear with a single Goliath on the front door. Let's see if StarDog actually, yeah, he does come back for that block, but Nuclear with more Goliaths obviously has a couple more coming. Does want to set one here so he can neutralize the outpost. Doesn't set it on capture, so that I don't think it's prioritizing on the outpost actually. So StarDog with a pretty good defense here. Not too much damage was taken down. Does put that, I think that lunchbox was on the entire time. And right now NuclearPizza gonna take back this close outpost while StarDog is defending here at his fort. I'm pretty sure these Goliaths are set on capture. Yes, they are set on capture, and they definitely will win against this single Goliath. Is StarDog going to be able to save this in time? He has nothing in queue right now, so I'm pretty sure NuclearPizza is going to get the better of him in this attack. And yes, this outpost does go neutral. StarDog has no more power in this area. He does have one Goliath left. Is he going to be? No, almost getting finished in the air by Nuclear, but StarDog does get back to that middle in time. Oh, Nuclear a little overextended. Does get finished off by those level 4 creeps walking by, and StarDog will be able to get this neutralized. In the meantime, Nuclear, it does have a little bit of credits in his bank to spend on respawn, but I don't think he spent any. Oh, I think he spent a little bit because it was at 6,000 just now, and I'm pretty sure Goliath this costs a little bit less than 3. But right now, StarDog with a couple Goliaths going for the front door, so he does have Nuclear's attention definitely split. Nuclear is going to have to react to the fort. He needs to prioritize on the fort right now, not taking back, or not going on his outpost, you know, trying to hold that outpost. So StarDog will be, actually, this will probably work, but StarDog with a couple of Goliaths with a good surround, but Nuclear with a great, great blocking. And obviously on Nesthorn, it's not as hard as maps like Chasm or Thar or Sandrum to block because the entire outpost is not able to be dropped all over or around. So now Nuclear with pretty good blockage off. StarDog does he have anything in his cargo? No, he did save that Goliath actually. Oh man, saving Goliaths at the fort attack. So that is pretty awesome. Nuclear has been able to retake this. So StarDog still has the map control though, has that forward. Nuclear probably has enough Goliaths actually. He has 4 here and 5 at his front door, or at his fort, so he might, if he went all in with his Goliaths, he might be able to retake that fort, but that is very, very dangerous right now, especially against a player like StarDog who knows exactly how to defend against that kind of stuff, and doesn't have to worry too much about scouting those because Goliaths move at the speed of nothing. What's the opposite of speed of light, guys? Speed of dark is not a correct, that's just a direct antonym from light. But anyway, StarDog has to deal with these level 4 creeps that were dropped at his forward. It will go neutral, but those Goliaths are going to be able to knock those bulbs right back down, and the creeps that will wander, the creeps from his fort will wander in eventually, so he doesn't really have to pay too much attention to that, although without that power station in his control, he is at negative 11 power right now with that extra Goliath going down. NuclearPizza gonna be sending pretty much an all-in. Yeah, all of his mobile units are going, all of his Goliaths are moving. He is going to go for that forward. StarDog has a very good line of Goliaths here, and now StarDog going for that close. Oh man, so Nuclear probably will win this battle, I think, especially with his attack aura and yeah, and no mech support there, but StarDog will probably win this battle here at the close. There is no, I'm using the word battle as if there's going to be mech resistance, but there is no mech resistance. This forward power station that was previously in StarDog's control under blue has been neutralized, but now StarDog able to get this again, so this is a weird back and forth, honestly. Nesthorn actually a really, really good map in my opinion. For 1v1, not super great in 3v3 obviously, and I personally don't really like it too much in 2v2, although much more viable than 3v3. But right now, Nuclear has been able to neutralize this with the Goliaths that were sitting here. I think that's what neutralized it. I'm not really sure. But StarDog not coming with any infantry. Does have 4 probes in his queue, though. Is he going to bring those? I mean, he really, really needs to. He doesn't have anything else in his queue, though. He only has 4 units in his queue. I would really expect him to queue up another Goliath. Okay, now he does, but a little bit late. So now does take this outpost. He really needs to block those front Goliaths. Either that or draw their fire. But Nuclear pushing out again with these Goliaths, going back to this close. StarDog is obviously going to have the advantage here with his outpost in his control. Another Goliath in his build queue has not been brought down yet. Will he bring them down? Okay, he obviously going to use it to block these 4 coming in. These two over here are supported with a single ratchet, so these on this side are probably going to win that battle. But now StarDog has to decide how he wants to allocate his units in this area. Nuclear has a fairly good surround. These 4 Goliaths sitting over here, they are smoking black, and StarDog with those Goliaths positioned behind those other ones. So that is obviously what you should do. Just put tanks behind other tanks. With the front of your tanks facing the back of your opponents, and that was very, very fast movement and quick thinking by StarDog. And now NuclearPizza losing this battle for his forward, or for his close, and not much left at his forward except for that single Goliath. Let's see what StarDog can do now. He has only 8,000 credits. Both players are a little bit credit starved. Let's see how the moneymaker situation is going here. StarDog with a couple here, and NuclearPizza obviously losing this outpost does not have as many moneymakers as StarDog can, or as StarDog has. But now, does sense that StarDog is going to move out. Did he set these on Y or did he set these on T? He probably did set them on Y. But we are finally now in overtime 2. But now StarDog with a single Goliath at the front door. A lot of life has gone down from NuclearPizza, less than half of his life at this point. And now StarDog going to just reposition. Bringing this Goliath behind this other one, so it will not take as much damage. And now NuclearPizza trying to kill what he can, but or not necessarily kill what he can, but use hammer to soften the units, as well as putting down that stasis effect. But a lot of Goliaths here at NuclearPizza's fort. StarDog is going to be able to take this match. Oh man, look at all those Goliaths on the side. And now StarDog has been able to win this last rubber match between him and NuclearPizza, and take this custom 1v1 3-game series 2-1. Congrats to StarDog on that, but really, really great play by both players. This though has gone to StarDog. It is for the first one on Twin Peaks was, oh my god, why is that so loud after the game ends? But yeah, the first one did go to StarDog on Twin Peaks. The second one on Duel did go to NuclearPizza, and the third one here on Nesthorn has gone to StarDog. Hey guys, if you have any replays to send to me, send them into ruy0x@gmail.com, or simply RUY on Steam. You can also Carbon Forum or YouTube message me. Please click my video descriptions and check out my Twitter and hit that follow button, just because Twitter, I use it pretty much for every single video release, but there's not too many people following me. I only have like 30 or something. So if you can do me a favor, click my video description, look at my Twitter, hit that follow button, regardless if you're ever going to look at it or not. That would be super awesome, guys. This is RUI. And that is game. See you next time.